All right, welcome back to the ongoing debate of if I get bonus point 1 for this character, which is to get any ruin before going into the S branches at all. I've checked depths, it's a kill box. I checked elf, it's an open area surrounded by dudes that want to kill me instantly, a banisher, etc. Really bad. Had to use tomb to get out of there safely. Now I've stepped into slime and I've slept on it. And like this is probably a fine entrance. Um, but look at this. I have 100 health, 100 max HP, and this dude does 42 damage in melee. And at range he does 3d14. Now I do have resistance to corrosion, but rock slimes, when I see them later, do 50 damage in melee. They're fast. They do trample, and oftentimes when you're fighting the royal jelly, you get a bunch of them. And literally the only thing I have to take out the royal jelly is a single scroll of immolation. Like, that's the only thing that's strong enough here. Like, I've got one scroll of summoning. I've got my haste and brilliance for what that's worth. I have sack of spiders, and then I have Nem at 5 stars. So I'd be relying on Nem to get me there if immolation didn't do it. And so I'm thinking this over, and the one place I haven't considered is vaults. So I don't have a ruin, and if I go in vaults, I'm locked in there until I get a ruin. So it's very much an all-in situation, which is why I haven't considered it. Here's my stats. I probably want to get more stealth if that's the way I'm going. I have 13 invocations, and I've got 10 unranged weapons for my bow. I have all the resistances I need for vaults. I'm halfway through level 15. There's a lot of experience in vaults. And so it levels me up pretty quickly. My defenses are okay for vaults. They're certainly better for vaults than they are for slime, I think. It's kind of my only option, I think. Like I can do slimes or I can do vaults. That's where I'm at right now. And it has to be right now. There's no way that I'm going into elf. I could do the teleport thing. I go into elf and I immediately teleport, but that seems super risky. Um, I've got spider and I've got swamp. So spider's weak to my poison, my mephitic cloud, which means it's totally doable. Like these S branches are fine if I wanted to skip bonus 1, but I want it. And I don't know. The point of this tournament seems to be to go for these bonus points. And so I think I could just win this character probably by going to spider, but wouldn't it be more fun to dive into vaults and get locked in there and have to figure it out? Is kind of where I'm at with it. Um, there are 4 layers of vaults before things get super sketchy. Plus, you have Crypt in there, and I have the opportunity to have 2 pips of negative resist. There's one, and here's the other one. If I wanted to get double neg resist and go into Crypt, it's possible. So there's a lot of experience to be had, and the old teleport go down the stairs onto V5 is totally viable. In fact, I think that's what most people probably do. I'm not a fan of that strategy, but doesn't mean we can't do it, especially if we get some more stealth. So I've kind of talked myself into this, for better or worse. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll show you my spells too. I've picked up some interesting things, but none of them are really like a carry me type spell. I've been using Mystic Blast to knock things away and then shoot them with my Herbalist. And Mephitic Cloud to confuse, and then Dispelling with Yara's is pretty good. But I've been so I've had such a lack of spells. And so Vaults is also a good place to find shops, and loot in general. Like it's actually a pretty good place to go. It's easier than slime. I prefer it to elf. I often do vaults 1 through 4 right after the first ruin. The first S ruin, I should say. So we're only skipping 4 S branch levels of XP and loot. is kind of a nice way to look at it. Now, usually I come back out of there and I don't do Vaults 5 and get the Ruin, which is what we're going to do this time. But I'm hoping that Nem can do it for me. So that's the game plan. For better or worse, we're going into Vaults. Let's just check. There's nothing I want to buy before I go in, is there? I've got 4 or 5 teleport scrolls, which I think is okay. I'd like to take some gold in with me as much as I can. I've already used a bunch. But I could go get this enchantment scroll and put it on my Arbalest. Might be a good idea. Yeah, let's go do that. Oh, forgot I had this person. So she does negative damage and melee stuff here. So potentially quite bad, actually. She shouldn't be poison immune. No, she should be getting rooted. Not rooted, confused. She has 60 health. Haste other and the rest. I could Curare. No, there's confusion. Okay, so I'm going to keep stepping and using Mystic Blast. Oh, I could Yara's these guys, couldn't I? Right now. Okay. And now I go Mystic Blast, shoot, shoot, Mystic Blast. And then I just keep shooting, right? Confuse. Mystic Blast is on J. Shoot, J. Got her. Okay, that was fine. Just fine. Mystic Blast is pretty good with ranged weapons. And the pairing I have here with Mephetic Cloud is pretty good too. So um, maybe I think we can do it. Like I'm feeling relatively confident now that I've remembered that Vaults is even an option. That's pretty much all my gold. Plus 5 Arbalest of Flaming at 31 damage. Here we go. You cannot leave vaults without holding a Ruin of Zot, and the ruins within are jealously guarded. Continue? Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully we get a good entrance. We do. Okay, excellent. Okay, there's slimes through there, so let's not go that way, actually. Wow, that's bad. Oh god, this is super bad. Confusion, though, is fine, right? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just gotta be smart. Let's do destruction first. I want to get this ice dude dead if I can. Do it again. Okay, I polymorphed a bunch of them, which is kind of cool. Then I'll Mystic Blast a couple times. Shoot, Mystic Blast, shoot. Back and forth. Wow, sweet. Yeah, okay. All right, let's not get marked here, huh? Well, unfortunately, we've got to go face those slimes now. And my sack of spiders is not up. I guess I passage something like here. I don't have a very good passage right now either. As you can see, I don't have any range on it, so that's not great. But at least it gets me behind the corner, which will make the slimes um, dissolve back into singular slimes potentially. Can I confuse them? I can't remember. No, the answer is no. So I think I'd probably just go summoning here and hope that I can get carried by my summons. Let's see. Wow, do they? Oh, Rakasha must have blinked into here, huh? I've got nice wands. Is this a polymorphable thing? Bunny up, orb of eyes, elephant? Could be. So if I keep retreating, these guys are going to merge. So let's demerge, remove that possibility. And then kind of keep doing that, basically. Let's warp them. Keep killing. Keep killing. You get him, Rakasha. Hey, more cards, more dead ends, more slimes. Okay. Once again, I have to fight these guys. So we're going to summon. I got a staff of something good. A -1 quarterstaff. Awful. Just terrible. Go again. Fire guys. No, that went pretty well, I guess. Curing. Let's see about Takuma's dance. It's H, right? 58%. Good enough. What do I got on here? 40? Let's try. Try again. Did I get it? No, I did not get it. Oof. Okay. Elixir. Mephetic Cloud. And then retreat around corner, probably. Okay, now we're out of stack to deck, so I'm going to do it right here, right? We're going to do escape. That's velocity is bad. Tomb is good. Cloud is bad. Velocity is bad. What do we get? 2 tombs and a bunch of junk. So I could put cloud up top actually and use it first, and then have tomb as my actual emergency situation. And then I don't know, maybe we'll throw a velocity around, cheap and easy. So this seems fine. Not optimal. I was kind of hoping for banishing. Did my little imp kill everybody? Sweet. Oh, I got marked. Okay, so this is not a good situation here. Got marked again. So this is possibly quite bad. Yeah, I didn't think I should have checked, but I didn't have cancellation to begin with. So I could be looking at teleport scroll once my mark wears off. We'll see. I think we're just gonna, what does this guy do? I think I'm just gonna use destruction magic. He does cold damage, vitrify is scary. Otherwise, not too bad, really. And I can Mephetic Cloud as soon as he comes around that corner. Yeah, I got both of them. Now, the Convoker is a little scary, isn't it? Let's see. Do we want to Yara's here, or do we step back again? Oh, yeah, okay. Convoker's less scary because I can Dispel, actually. Let's go ahead and do this. Do that. Seems fine. That guy's coming to lock me out, but I've got him in a cloud. So let's make sure they stay in clouds. Do Yara's here. What's this guy got? Paralysis. Chance? 28. Not terrible. Not great. Let's do destruction. What did that do? Anything of interest? Wild magic. So I got some mana back. Looks sleepy, slows down. Some damage, whatever. Dispel this guy. Let's try to do destruction again. We get the piercing bolt version. Nice corrosion, it looked like. Okay, got a slime. It's only a single slime right now. Let's do stack of spiders. Seems pretty good, actually. I think I'm going to step in here so that I can't get locked in this little tiny space if he does pop out of confusion. Okay, so at the risk of confusing my spider, I'm going to do that. Gotta say, so far so good. We're still basically full health and magic, so this is good. This is fine. What about another destruction? Yep, get piercing bolt. I think I want to shut down this guy over the Actor captain. Okay, we get it. Do Curare just in case. He's not confused anymore, so let's fix that. All right. Back to Yara's on this guy, killing the warden. Still marked. It's going better than we could have hoped. We'll step out of the cold damage and confuse again. And then I want to knock these guys back. I'm not going to be able to knock this guy back. How about disarming him? Not susceptible. Okay. Is he immune to poison? No. Sweet. We're not marked anymore. Wow. Swimmingly. That went swimmingly. Maybe we're stronger than I thought. Tell you what, that feels strong enough to clear vaults. So I feel like this might have been the right decision. Okay, these guys can be confused. So we'll do it. And then we're going to back away. Make sure they stay confused, right? Lock them down. And then I've only got 5 summonings left, so I've got to be wary of it. Sorry, I just had to take my jacket off real quick. Sitting in a cold room, I didn't have the heat on. Early morning here. So, okay, what do we do? Passage to escape if I want. This just destruction maybe seems good. Let's get in the open so I can Mystic Blast. And then keep them confused. Keep them knocked back and confused, hopefully. That is the stated game plan. Let's see if it works. Wow. Mystic Blast has not a 100% chance to knock this guy back. Knocking them back if damage is done. So on enemies, what, does he have armor? Yeah. So I guess on enemies that aren't damaged by it due to armor, they don't get pushed back. So got to keep that in mind. Sweet. Ranged weapons to 14. Let's check my delay. It's getting better, obviously. I can definitely feel it. 1.2. 1.2 is good. We're going to get there in 0.6 levels, and then we're going into stealth a little ways, I think. Okay, can we get a shop or some loot? Or, hey, a book? Oh god, it's the level 9 spells. Um, that's ridiculous. That said, if I went into Earth Magic, I could get Shatter online, and Shatter is amazing for Tomb, which is our second bonus point. As ridiculous as it seems to just skip levels 1 through 7 to go into level 8 and 9, do I do it? I've already got some conjuration, so if I just jam Earth, it's going to come online eventually. I've already got 13 spell casting. I've got 6 in conjurations and 3 in Earth, so I could just do it. Now, Crystal Spear is like a little disappointing when you also have a nice Arbalest already. That said, 10d6 is a huge amount of damage, and it's going to be higher. It's just huge, but the accuracy is low. The game is screaming at me. It has been since the beginning that I should go Earth, I guess. So I think I will. Yeah, go ahead. Earth. Another spell book. Plasma Beam. Plasma Beam is at 65% air and fire. I have a touch of both. 3. Now we've got a conundrum because that's better sooner, a lot sooner. Um, what are the chances I can get Shatter on by V5? Pretty low, right? But I could get Plasma Beam online, and that replaces my bow effectively. I've already got the magic regen amulet as well. This allows me to put on a shield. I've got a fire enhancer staff, don't I? Oh no, it's ice and earth, which is also screaming go earth. Huh. Well, I mean, I can't not train plasma beam. It's like a viable spell for once. Okay, changing game plan once again, and we're going to just train them both because this is going to be quick. We're going to train them up to 5. And then we're going to see where we're at. Because I could also look at Firestorm, but Firestorm is what, twice as hard to get online as Shatter? So that's probably foolish. But this will come online pretty quick, I expect. Let's see what we can do. There's Hive Talisman. I'm going to carry it. It's possibly a thing that I do. What don't we need here? I don't need Poison Resist Ring. That's redundant. So I'll pick that up. We'll see. Atropodarts is nice. In case I need to blind something that I can't quite reach with Confusion. Um, what does this ring do for me, actually? What if I put it on and look at, do it instead of evasion and look at Plasma Beam is 52 now. Okay, it's probably not, well, it's obviously not currently worth replacing evasion. So I'll keep that in mind. Meanwhile, I'm going to get rid of Torment. I'm never using Torment. See, this is why we want vaults. Look at this loot. Already getting loot. It's great. Here's a room of talismans. I got the hive over here, more talismans here. I'm not using either of these probably. So carrying on. We got a slime. I'm going to shoot and we're going to retreat. Where'd he go? There they are. So we're just doing Mystic Blast when they get close. And then shooting them. What was that? That was a weird little animation. I don't know if you saw that or not. It was my Mystic Blast though. It had a little like a spiral thing that went out this way. I've never seen that before. Pretty cool. Um, okay. Now obviously I'm not wanting to fight this anymore because he does 66 damage and that's a ton. So I could just go a loop around here, or I could just run all the way back over here. Apparently I'm faster than him by a decent chunk. No? Random energy garbage. Shut the door. They can't open doors. Just wait a few turns. And then Mystic Blast. Yep. Sorry, Imp. You don't matter anymore. Level 16. Feeling clever. I've obviously pulled most of this area, except for the slimes, of course. Okay, let's Yara's. Yara's is on G. Pretty good. Okay, I gotta watch out for this glob of eyes, orb of eyes, because he can vitrify, which I believe is piercing. I think that goes through the enemies. Mind burst, confuse, polymorph. Like this is kind of bad. I didn't check. Can he be confused? He can. Okay, that's not so bad. Um, yeah, I think I'm definitely more scared of him than anyone else. So let's try to kill it. I got him confused. Okay, eyes are coming again. Do I just do destruction? That didn't quite do what I wanted. Let's confuse again, hopefully. No, he doesn't get confused. Mystic Blast, Mystic Blast. Dude's still sitting there, unconfused. Everybody's in the confusion. So, what's this look like? 54%? Let's try it. It didn't work. So now I'm going to blink. Pretty good blink. Confuse again, hopefully. Yeah, nice. Pretty solid. It takes a lot more careful thinking and consideration than most of my null characters, for at least, right? Most of my caster characters. But we can get it done. There's brand weapon. I don't think I care about that anymore, to be honest with you. Okay, that's cleared out. Keep going this direction. This door's already open. Orb of Eyes, hello. Mystic Blast, you're confused. Let's kill you. Okay, more Wand of Warping, nice. Been getting a lot of those this game, which I'm happy about. It's quite possibly my favorite wand. Okay, this guy's scary. He's immune to poison, immune to my confusion, and he can paralyze me. So that's not good. What is the game plan? Take his weapon and try to use it? Mystic Blast. Oh, there's two of them now. How much damage do they actually do? They poison too, right? Yeah, poison, momentary paralysis, 37 damage. So this is pretty scary. Scary enough for a summon? I think so. Constrict. Let's do warp on all three of these. Nice. Sweet. Did it. Nem very much fills the gaps when I have one. When I can't get the job done on my own, here comes Nem. Freaking Orb of Eyes again, and that guy's got an Arbalest. Well, that's not good there. I've got Cloud. Let's do Cloud. Cloud seems good. That's Petrify. Um, Dance? Not even carrying a weapon right now. Nice. Good stuff. Let's do Galubria. No, it just didn't work. Okay. I have the Tomb next. Confusion here. That guy, I can't reach. I could Atropa, potentially. 27. 85 to hit. 27. CH. Disarm, not susceptible. He seems to be shooting me just fine, though. We're going to summon again. A single Rakasha. Okay. Game. Come on. Sack spiders. Sack spiders isn't going to get it done here. I don't think. Nope. Most definitely not. Rakasha is immune to poison. Okay, so now let's just go for fire magic, right? Probably. Um, yeah. Let's take fire to 8. Go from there. Got this at 36%, so we're getting there pretty quickly. Chance is 40 to disarm. I like my chance to confuse here better. We just don't have enough armor is the real problem here, I think. I can't dispel anything except for my own summon. And I don't want to do that. Curare seems all right. Can I sneak a bolt in there? Nah. Did the Vault Warden die? No, it blinked or something? Unclear. Dispel that guy. Say, attack that, please. Let's just get some confusion in there so something's going on in case I have to keep pulling back. Ooh, corroded. I do have corrosion resistance, though, and I still got corroded for 4. That's unfortunate. Okay, Rakasha blinked next to me. I bet this guy's immune to poison too, isn't he? No, he's not. He can be confused. Well, at this point, I just keep retreating, right? There's no reason to stay and fight that when I could just go heal. Come down a different way, try again. Sweet. Fire magic to 6. Plasma beam to 32. Come on, let's get there. This guy's a pain. I guess he didn't get that much corrosion on me, even after several hits. So, get my Curari dart back. And then, were there more Yakdors somewhere? Surely. I didn't kill them all, right? Confuse him again. Try to sneak around this guy. Maybe. Get him to come in. Confuse him. Sweet. Wellspring talisman. Lots of talismans here. Arc corrosion. So it actually is kind of interesting because it replaces my arc corrosion chest plate. But I'd have to train into it, obviously. It gives me a bunch of EV. This could be a thing. Has to be 12? I don't know. Maybe, right? That seems all right. And we get more slimes, more Yaktors. Don't you love it? Come on. This guy should be confused 3 times over already. Okay, let's go Yara's. Yara's. Fire magic to 7. I'm not worried about getting marked at this point in the floor. 26% here. We're getting there. This guy could be immune to poison. Let's check. He's not. I've done that several times in this game. That's not what I want to do. Let's see. Can I reach? Yes. Got him. What else we got in this little corridor? Anything? I mean, probably not because I'm marked, right? Okay, so there's V1. Pretty smooth. Let's go ahead and learn Plasma Beam right now. It's going to come online more or less in the middle of a fight at some point. And I'm going to be ready to switch to it. Now, I've left my kite shield somewhere else. And I've only found the one, which is interesting. I will probably find one in vaults, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. For now, we're on the same game plan. Which is confuse and shoot, confuse and shoot. That's fire magic to 8. So now we'll go back to air, I guess, and do air to 6-ish. Let's just see where we're at. 21. Okay. Probably taking air up to 8 as well. And I'm really excited to get that online if I can soon, and get out of Arbalest, which is doing fine for me, but I'm ready to be into something that I can use a shield with, you know? Thanks, AVG. Yeah, great. I like how this guy is confused and following me perfectly again. It's very fun. Very good stuff. Just feels like confusion ought to be maybe a little more effective than that. What do you think? Meanwhile, this guy isn't getting confused at all. There we go. Okay, nice. Pushed him back through all the confusion. They're a little tricky because they don't take much damage, which means they don't get pushed back very well. And it's just like a cascade effect. Then they do more damage and so on and so forth. Okay, there's a kite shield coming, along with a bunch of scary stuff. But I can dispel these guys quite well. Ooh, now that's scary there. 44% chance to paralyze, 44 on all the debuffs actually, plus smiting. So I think this is a retreat and go down a new stairwell situation. Also, of course, staying away from this guy if possible, because he does a bunch of damage. Um, Hopefully I can keep the dudes confused. Oh, he knocked me off of it. Okay, well, now we got to summon. And now we got to confuse these guys. I think probably even if I confuse these Vault Wardens, that stays locked, I'm guessing. But anyway, we've got a bunch of archers. Even this guy, this elf archer is really good. We're not getting much confusion going on. This guy can be confused. Let's do it. Very scared of this, like I said. Let's try destruction. Okay, at least killed the troll. Don't have spiders up yet. Pretty awkward situation here. This guy's immune to poison, right? Yeah, okay. So try to poison them. Step back. Hopefully, I'm not feeling like this is enough. This guy does a bunch of damage, I'm sure. Yeah, 30 and then 2 15 claws. So I'm just going to summon again. That was a good summon. And he's not immune to poison, correct? Yeah, so he could get confused here. As far as dispelling, I can't dispel anything useful right now without hurting my dudes. Can I lock him in place? That seems pretty good. Now what? I'm out of grave claws. I could do a passage of Glubria, maybe? Just this direction. Oh, that's good. It's right on top of me. In case I need to retreat. Now, I'm feeling like I could just pass the turn potentially. I don't like doing that, of course, but I don't have anything that can actually affect the battle in any way. Oh, yes, I do. Nice. Yeah, I can take the confusion off this guy to hurt the Sphinx. So we'll do that. And now do it again, probably. Just keep hurting that Sphinx if I can. Meanwhile, this guy has exposed himself over here, so we'll shoot. Okay, now Sphinx can see me, but he is confused. Kill the Sphinx, please. Thank you. Good. Good, good, good. So that was interesting, wasn't it? I'm not sure what triggered that because I didn't go in that portal. I shot. I shot my bow. I hit tab. So where was that? I shoot the bolt. Things happen. Knocked back by Gust of wind. Okay, so I like bounced off this wall back into it or something. That's kind of weird because I didn't actually move, but I got knocked back and it triggered that to go off. Which is like, okay, well, I guess that's fine. What does a tropo look like on this guy? I really don't want alarm, uh, not alarm, what's it called? Mark to go off on me right now, if I could help it. Beams at 13. Do we cast it? No, because it can hit either one of them right now. Do it again? Oh, no. Let's just step around the corner. Why is this guy still alive? What? Summons? What are you doing? Let's just do a pushback. And then I'm out of mana, so we're going to bail. Okay, so that turned out pretty well, actually. We cleared off a bunch of stuff. There's our other down stairwell. And we basically have this online. Okay, now this is scary. Let's see. It still says 12. I expect it's going to go lower when I unpause the game. I don't know. But obviously 12 isn't good enough. So let's go to 9, and then we'll see what it does. It does still say 12. So we'll take it on up, see what happens. Kill that guy with Graveclaw. Sweet. Okay. So Plasma Beam at 11 is pretty fine, really. Pretty much fine. Should we go back and retake this other stairwell? I'm thinking that's the priority right now. Get that in there, so he has to step into it. Then we'll just blast. Okay, more Yaktars. Lots more Yaktars. Let's see, I can just keep confusing, hopefully. So far, so good. Nice, got there. Plasma Beam down to 10. Okay, we're just going to go straight Earth Magic now. And 10 is going to be good enough until my levels kick in and take me over the finish line, so to speak, on that spell. Pick up Kite Shield. I know I've got a slime down here too, but let's go retake the stairwell. Somebody open this door. Guessing it's the Yaktars. Um, let's see. What can we do right now to make this spell more online and get a shield? Because if I put a shield on, I mean, that one's real bad. How bad's this? Takes it up to 16. And I go with that. So I get a little shield out of it. Is that good? How much shield actually do I get out of this? 5. I mean, 5 is meaningful. I've only got 1.5 shields. I thought I ended up training that higher, but I did not. So take it to 4, and then we'll reconsider. Oh, there's a better shield. What is this? +2 kite shield. Okay. Yeah, so I really do think that that's a higher priority than Earth. And since we have a decent kite shield, try to get this right, take that up to 8. Probably won't take very long. Well, I guess we really cleared out quite a lot of this area. Okay. Everybody's going to be in these center vault type things, aren't they? Okay, a little paralysis here, little electrical damage, which I'm not worried about. These guys can't be confused. If I could get it so that I could target, yeah, like this. That'll do. Oh, wow, this whole thing is filled with electrical dudes. And those spark wasps are kind of scary. Let's teleport. This is bad. Maybe it doesn't look too bad immediately, but it's not good. That's for sure. Yeah, that's not how you want to engage that many electrical dudes with blink bolts and things like that. So they're in here, presumably. I don't know. Where'd they go? I'm gonna clear the rest of the level. Maybe they've gone somewhere else. More cards. Up to 18 destruction. Only 6 summoning, which isn't good. I don't think I got any there. I think that was like almost entirely destruction, potentially, which is unfortunate. If I just got only summonings, I would be happy. A vault to the shining one, okay? All right, we'll just dispel him and then shoot him a few times. There's a big shield. Dispel. Just keeping an eye on that guy. Don't want him convoking on me. There he goes. I think I killed the convoker there. I actually didn't notice. See if we can't confuse these guys. Let's see. Thunderhawk's dead. Actually, Ironbound Preserver, this guy hit the Thunderhawk and killed him with that confuse. Very nice. Okay, that warrior we're going to run away from just for a second so I can get my mana back. And then he's pretty easy to kill once you get him from a fresh fight position. A lot of skeleton guys. Is this Crypt somehow? Yeah, it sure is. All right. There, I got 1 summoning, I think, and we're at 26 destruction, which is max. So probably want to be using those kind of liberally, like that. Boom, blow them up. Let's try again. Kinda. What do you have? Regeneration, not interested. Trolls. Okay, that's a good target for confusion. Go destruction again. What, I drained him, I guess? Sometimes destruction's awesome, and other times it's just like, whatever. Wasted a turn, more or less. What's all this? Abyss-related stuff? Why? Why Abyss stuff? Uh-huh. Okay. And I can't do confusion into that, can I? Let's just step back. Well, wait. Yeah, these guys are easy to fry. That's actually advantageous to me because they can't summon in that cloud. Level 17. Plasma beam still at 10. Shield at 5.8. Let's see where we're at. Shield is taking this up to 14. Well, I guess I could do air magic to 9 as well. While this is working. I am on fire. Run away. Dispel. Okay, this is kind of awkward, isn't it? There's obviously somebody buffing them. They're not getting hit by the knockback, which is unfortunate. Let's do destruction. And then plasma beam. And then melee attack? Or, yeah. Okay. I don't want to dispel that. There, cool. There's the guy buffing them. Now he's going to do some damage if he hits me. He's got a pretty big weapon. Got him. Okay, let's make sure I don't get flanked again. That was no fun. World Binder. We destroyed one. Just waiting to spell that. Okay. Uh, where'd you go, buddy? Did I get him? Okay, I've got a ring of sea invis here. Let's pop it on instead of evasion. Look at them all. Holy cow. Dispel the most dangerous one right next to him, and that kills him. Cool. So this must be entrance to Abyss, right? Sure seems like it. Might be a spell book in here. Right where that world binder is. What do we think? Maybe? On top of this rock? Surely is Cyclopedia of Command. That's Sphinx Sisters, Haunt, Malign Gateway, and we are in business. Holy cow. Of course, we're not a summoner right now, but Crocodile comes online immediately, right? I've got 6 spell levels. So I think I take this immediately. Sphinx Sisters, I have some hexes trained up, so I think this is what we're looking at now. I don't have any necromancy or summoning. But dude, this carries us from here on, more or less. We still have to look at like Shatter or something for Tomb if I want that second bonus point, which obviously I do. But if I start working on summoning, I have a tiny bit of translocations. I can get this online, I can get that online. I take Croc immediately because duh. And what's the play? I still want shields. This is the first good book where I'm like actually excited to find it. This whole game. Crazy. 13 with that buckler. Um, oh, I could go intelligence instead of invisible and instead of evasion as well, because we're going to get shield, right? That's the idea. So we're replacing one type of defense with another, and we go to 9, which is where we're at. So I think that's what we do. So we fly now. Hit the wrong button, of course. Look at me being so amazing at this game, I say ironically. Okay, put that shield on there. So now we're triple cold resist, still only one fire, but we've got double in, flying, and ice and earth are empowered. Not that that matters, but we've got some shield. We've got 6 shield. We lost a little EV, like 5, up to 14 AC. So we're still not super defensive, but I don't know. I like having the shield. Shield's a big deal to me. And I think we're going to make both these happen anyway, and then we're going to go straight summoning until Sphinx Sisters is online. Okay, this guy here is immune to elemental damage, which is bad news for me, given that I just switched to a purely elemental build. What do we got? We got summoning, we got destruction. Destruction is dangerous because he's immune to a lot of it. So we're going to summon. Okay, we got some damage on him. Lock him down. I'm going to hit him again with that. Nice. Not the best summon, but it worked. And now we've got another one, of course. Great. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Plasma Beam has some bypassing of bypasses armor. Surely it's still resisted, though, right? Fire falls in its wake. The first one is not electrical damage potentially. Let's try it. That doesn't seem to be working, does it? Okay, we've got wands and we've got spiders. Could go spiders. That seems fine. Wow, he's just gonna like shoot him, isn't he? And that spider does nothing against this guy. And infinite will. This guy's scary to my current build. I need those Sphinx Sisters online, don't I? What's the play? Destruction, I guess? Maybe? I mean, there's confusion. Oh no, Spider confused him somehow. Apparently that's not poison based. And not willpower based either. And I've got a thing coming at him. Boom, got him. Nice. Okay, I see you, game. What else we got in here? What is this? Staff of Earth that's enchanted. What? Okay, Spider takes it out. Iron Dragon? Why? What are you doing here? This is a scary vault. Metal Splinters, 3D 30 is a bunch. Yeah, okay, he's scary. Was not expecting that to come around the corner, was I? You never are. You never expect the Iron Dragon around the corner. Okay, got out. I'm sneaky like that. I'm gonna pull. Oh, I pulled Exile when he wasn't on screen. What's his range? 4, which is that far. Need something like nets. Draw escape again. Ah, that was lame. I'm not even sure he's affected by that. Well, I could warp. I've only got 6 summonings left, but I'm going to pull that instead. I think I killed him by myself, to be honest with you. There's another one. Oh, and my summon disappeared? Come on. Oh no, he's still here. We're good. I just yelled and he's gone. And there's my summon gone. Super lame. Come on. Why? Why aren't you coming? I'm yelling. What's the deal? Okay, I'll come back. I don't want to be flanked by those electrical dudes. Doesn't look like I'm going to be. Anybody? You coming? Dude, that's crazy. I don't have dig. I don't want to just walk in there. Got noise. Let's do it. Just pull him out of here if I can. Nothing. This is wild. Okay, well, that was pretty loud. Let's do Croc. Croc kills it. So apparently it's like immune to my damage, basically. All these guys are, aren't they? Okay, I yell right in there. Does he come? Kinda. Yeah, he's not immune to that. Okay, this is down to 8. I think that's fine. So summoning's up to 12-ish, probably. What do we actually want to take shields to right now? I think I'm happy with shields going to 7. We'll just finish it off there. Get summoning online. That's more important. And then we'll come back and look at getting kite shield online at that point. 26. Yeah, it turns most of these off, so it's not worth it, I don't think, right now. Okay, pull him around the corner, hopefully. Nice job, Croc. Croc's better than you'd expect. See if I can't confuse somebody. Go Croc. Lock him down. And then he's obviously weak to poison, actually weak. Okay. So let's do poison. Let's do Curare. Slow him right down. Oh, there's 2 of them now. That's pretty scary. What's their fire resist? None. Infinite electrical resist. So this feels good. Yeah. And then we're just going to keep retreating. Whew, that's too much. And they're stuck in there too. I'm yelling and nothing's happening. Dude, come on. I'm just trying to croc. What's going to be in here? Could be another spell book. Okay, we'll just croc. Did I miscast that? Lame. And we're running. Just to heal up. Okay, try again. Let's do destruction. Not sure what we got there. Croc. Croc again. Nice. Lightning spires. Oh dear. Are they dangerous to us right now? I'm not even sure. I expect not. I mean, I can just step away if it becomes a problem, right? But they're immune to almost all my damage. Why? Why does it do that? I just turned it off. Come on. That's super annoying. I drew velocity. I was kind of hoping for, I don't know what I was hoping for. Clouds? That wouldn't have affected them. That was a bad call. Um, well, let's shout. See if anything else comes. Doesn't seem to be. So I could just switch back to my Arbalest. Like I've gone this far. I'd like to see what kind of loot is in there. Okay, not quite. Try again. I heal faster than they do, luckily. More! There is a book. What book is it? MCC at 95%. And Freezing Cloud at 7. Oh, they know how to tempt me, don't they? Okay, now it's at 89%. This is at 58. Um, I love this spell, and I love it from behind summons, so I'm already at 9 on air magic. It doesn't exactly do the tomb thing for me. It's more of a Zot skill, but we'll see. I've got it in my pocket. I don't think I need Freezing Cloud at this point in the game with Plasma Beam online. That seems a little much, or a little unnecessary, a little slow even. So, okay. Yeah, and what was in here? So we had 3 individual elemental tombs here with books in them. Pretty cool. This one is Permafrost Eruption at 80%, Magnavolt, which is air and earth. I could see doing this. Unfortunately, I think it only does electricity. And it doesn't play nicely with summons either. Neither does Permafrost Eruption, really. Finally finding some spells, though. Took the whole game almost. Too long. No doubt, too long. Okay, that's Vaults 2. 67. How many amnesias do we have? 3? That's good. I'm not using Flame Wave anymore. We can just get rid of that. I'll keep the rest for now. 6. I only need 7 for this. Okay. Down we go. Huh. Well, I guess I'm feeling okay about this. It's kind of all right, actually. About J. Then I'll step in here. I want this guy dead, obviously. I need to radiate in a position like this. Now here, I really don't want the Convoker going off. Okay, double kill there. Let's do destruction on that guy. Oh, he's so close. One more destruction, huh? Yep, killed him. Cool. And we're out. Next stairwell. Nice, one shot. One shot, pulling back. Just keep one-shotting these guys. I'm okay with that. Okay, that guy's a little scary. What's his range? It's 3d14 damage at 3 range, so pretty close. I can probably keep him back, can't I? Maybe? Can't shoot him with Plasma Beam right now. We're going to bail. I don't want him pushing me off of there. That's fine. Next one. More cards. Okay, so we're just north of that location. Make sure we're not going to get flanked there. Here he comes. What's his deal? Immune to all my damage? Not at all. Not even a little. Let's blow him up. Come on. Surely I'm a little more efficient than that, right? There we go. Took all my mana and then some. 50? We're getting there. Little by little. Hexes at 8, so summoning going on up. Obviously, it's cheaper to train hexes, but I also want... Actually, what am I going for? Oh, Malign Gateway, potentially? Maybe. Not immediately, though, right? That's kind of a long-term possibility, but I think more than Malign Gateway, I want Shatter. And so I probably stop doing summoning now and go into hexes because I have +3 aptitude in that. It's a dead end school though at this point for me, unless I get Discord, which I haven't found. So this is like 2 birds, 1 stone, but it's less efficient, obviously. Um, there's always Haunt as well on the back end if I wanted to come back around for Necromancy. That'd be super easy to get online with a little Necromancy after I get Sphinx Sisters online. And then I'm like full summons build, and I can throw MCC on top for pretty cheap relative to where I'm already at. So that's definitely a route. And it's a route that has multiple spells that all kind of sync well together, whereas Shatter goes against all of that. Does Haunt and Sphinx Sisters do Tomb very well? It's not great. It's like way worse than Shatter. But nothing leads to Shatter, right? It's on an island by itself. Crystal Sphere, but like who cares relative to trying to clear out large groups of enemies? So, I mean, Shatter comes online after I get out of here, so I should only be focusing on vaults right now, right? And if that's the case, I think Sphinx Sisters, Plasma Beam game plan is enough. So I should just get Sphinx Sisters online, and then we can pivot into whatever else we want to do, I guess. So I'm going to turn that off, and we're going to go hexes. to 12. That should be relatively quick. Okay, let's go recover, retake the stairwell here. All right, we're good. Make sure we're not getting flanked anywhere. Ring of Slaying. That's whatever. There's Servitor. Servitor plus Plasma Beam is good. I don't have any Forgecraft. It's Conjuration Forgecraft. It's no longer summoning, which means that's way off of what I'm currently doing, which is unfortunate. Yep, I knew he was going to do that. Okay. Stone Giant. Let's try to confuse him. All right. Backing up. Going back in. Let's confuse. Wow, that didn't confuse? Come on. Get him. Is he immune to poison? I should have checked that first. He's not. Let's do a destruction spell. I've got plenty. I mean, card. And then Plasma Beam. Well, I'm doing like no damage with melee, which isn't surprising. I have no training in it. Nice. Get the shapeshifter while he's weak. All right, this is a cluster, isn't it? Go ahead and confuse. And just start blasting. All right. This Thunderhawk's doing more damage to me than I'd really like him to do. Oh, great. I transmuted them into stuff that is equally scary in some ways. Seriously? Come on, game? Give me something. Croc? Okay, Croc got him. There we go. It was annoying. What's my spell look like? 30%. Let's do Amnesia again on what? Imp? Imp could go. Dance could go. Let's do Dance. It's worth more. Just learned Sisters right now. 30, that's fine. We'll use it. This is almost a 12. So after that, we're going to go back to summoning for a few levels, couple levels. Okay, back up to 21. I've got 10 summoning cards. So that's good. All right. A bookshop. And I have no money, of course. There's Vile Clutch. Ignite Poison is fun with Mephitic Cloud, so maybe. Hmm. There's Apparition. And Battlesphere. Boy, that would have been good early game, wouldn't it? course, that's the most expensive book, and the only thing I want in it is that one spell. I don't know if it's really even useful anymore. I did use it in Pandemonium last game, so it is actually could be useful. But I don't know. Let's see. Do it again, and then shoot him again. Orb of Eyes. What's his range? 7? Do I just teleport here? Seems fine. Ooh, where'd this frost giant come from? I didn't see him. Oh, he was in that original fight. And as I retreated, he must have come around the corner. Interesting. Repulsion Scarf, Mutation. I do still have this mutation from very early in the game, which is fun. Should I get rid of it? I only have 3 mutation pots. And I've got like no healing pots anyway, right? 2 and 6. Like it doesn't matter, but I could mutation roulette and get something good as well. All right, those are not 2 guys you want to see beside each other, realistically. I'm going to shout and then I'm going to run. So he has range of 4, so we're just going to keep pulling back. This guy, range of 5. Resistances to my damage, but not immunities. Okay, got the giant. So now we're going into summoning. Take summoning up to 11. Just put a croc there. Got him. Okay, hit him with a warping, I think. Yep, cool. Figured that would do it. I have good enough evocations for stuff like that. Okay, an interesting little vault here. Um, can I step out? I can, good. Don't want to be trapped with a bunch of vampires and vault wardens. That ain't good. Let's see. I want to kill this guy that's right beside me before he paralyzes me. That ain't how you do it. Not a bit. Cool. Croc got him. What we have here? Interesting little vault. Okay, that's vaults 3. Running out of experience to get in vaults. I'm down at 21% here. I think it's spell casting after I get summoning up higher. Another book. Gels. That's a good pickup. 61% currently. That argues for doing Malign Gateway, potentially. Got marked. Kill them as they come, I guess. Wait till the mark wears off. Only one guy came? That's kind of hard to believe. Okay, where is everybody? Holy cow. What's he carrying? 63 Arbalest. Dude, go away. What? Gee whiz. Well, this isn't great. Couple destructions. Plasma beam. Run away. So many empty spaces in this floor. So weird. 17 on sisters. Here's some enemies. They're all melee dudes, which is pretty fantastic. See if we can't get a few more of them confused, huh? One more destruction. Knocked him right back. Yeah, I mean, this is going pretty well. I haven't commented on it, but since V1, but I'm pretty happy with our ability to clear these areas right now. Summonings to 11. So I said I was going to go spellcasting after that. So I am. We need more spell levels. 17 here. 16 there. So spellcasting will help a bit. Can we confuse? Well, this is a bad setup. I've got 5 teleports. We're going to use them. There we go. Right by the upstairs. Nice. This is right around the corner from where we were, too. Okay. Watch out for slimes. All right, let's bail. Go back down somewhere else. Pretty sure there was a vault warden somewhere, right? Where'd he go? Whew. Glad they're weak to plasma bolt. Man, they do a ton of damage. They're very scary. There I got marked. Ooh, I'm confused and marked. We got 6 curings. Let's do it. And then we'll go try to confuse you back. Where are we actually going? Not that way. Let's re-teleport. Got confused again. How scary is this situation with my teleport online? This guy's scary but has low range. So let's try to step down. Got paralyzed. Still confused. So curing, and we teleport. Still marked though. Holy cow, man. Now this guy's near me. What's polymorph look like? Not susceptible. I can warp. I can do destruction. Okay, that hurt. 3d26. That's a ton of damage. It can absolutely kill me. And I do not have a good blink. Oh, I've got Tomb. I gotta do it. I'm in kill range, and I'm marked. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. How long does Tomb last? I don't actually know. Like, do I have time for Ambrosia? I could read Teleport and then Ambrosia, right? Seems good. Yeah, that was really good. Now I'm running low on Ambrosias, aren't I? F is Sphinx Sisters. Let's try it. Whew, that was scary. That's spellcasting to 15. Fighting, probably. Let's at least do 15. And then look at where we're at. So I got more spell levels from that, which is nice. What am I thinking now? Shatter being the next thing? Or do I go more into summoning type stuff? Or do I get Gels? If I went translocations right now, I could get both these spells online, which seems pretty good. Two birds, one stone kind of thing. My translocations is only at 3, so I could easily take it up to like 7 and see where we're at. Let's do that. We'll leave fighting on, it's fine. I want some of that too. I'm only at 116 health, which is ridiculous. Yakitar with a nutty battle axe. Okay, High Elf Priest. Dies pretty quickly. Now, that gargoyle is probably over here somewhere. Yeah, him and his friends. Him and the whole crew. Nice. Okay, let's get our summons. Oh, come on. He got out of confusion that quickly? What's the deal there? Again, like, is he really resistant to confusion somehow? I don't know. Penetrating Arbalest. That's pretty cool. With C and Viz. I'm going to drop my Arbalest Flaming and pick that up. Maybe I use it at some point. I don't know. Done exploring. Okay. Well, we're to the point now where we either do Vaults 5 or we go Crypt. And I think we go Crypt, obviously. Get this a little more online. Finish fighting. This is pretty close. And that'll be quick to follow. So I'll go ahead and learn that. And we're going Crypt. Let's see what we can do. I think I'm going to travel around with my Sphinxes. And we'll clear this whole circular entrance just to make sure. Double checking resistances here, double neg, max cold, looking good and everything else. Can't see invis. That is relevant here. Relevant enough, actually, I'm going to check my C invis ring. How much worse does this make my spells? I don't know. I'll check after this fight. So C invis instead of intelligence puts Sphinxes at 17. So the thing is, though, they can see invis. So as long as I can get them up, do I care? Right? Let them do the work. What else could I do? I don't need acid dragon scales in here really. There are some melee dudes, but most stuff is negative energy and spells. So I could go to this. How much better do I get? Considerably. At least I only lose 3 AC too. Get a little more EV. Wow, maybe. That's kind of interesting to do that. Because then I could flip on my invis ring, see invis, and be happy casting Sphinx Sisters. But Sisters now at 7 is way better than 12. Gel's at 21. Yeah, let's keep it going. Okay, we're maxed out on destruction cards now. Problem being that destruction doesn't work well with summons, actually. With some of them being like AoE type stuff. There's one of our friendly invisible guys, but we killed him so quickly. He couldn't say anything about it. Go ahead and contribute a little bit to this fight. I'm just like standing around. Okay, now that guy's kind of scary, obviously. Death Knight, a bit scary. Less so with Sphinxes, obviously. Okay, he's dead just like that. Cool. Look at Croc just taking my enemies away for me. Such a good boy. He's a good boy. Yells is at 16 already. Malign Gateway at 26. Might want to get a little more spell casting pretty soon. Get more spell levels, right? Another Death Knight. Keeping our eye out on that guy. Sphinxes, I need your help, please. I love it. The old summoner dance. That is my gameplay style. And we finally got it online in the crypts. Took long enough. I do generally like the crypts. I like it better than elf, I can tell you that. It just seems a lot easier when the only resist you really need is R negative. You need some armor for some of these guys optimally. I forgot I fly till just now. That's handy. But yeah, it's like willpower based effects, negative damage, a bit of cold here and there, which I'm practically immune to. And then gimmicks, summons, invis, flaying, stuff like that. All of which I'm quite happy to fight versus elf, which is like elemental damages and paralyze and banish. All that stuff is way more scary. I don't know why more people don't prioritize crypts over elf, actually, like in a normal 3 rune game. It's always seemed to me to be easier. Could be that the summoning gameplay style has some advantages here over elf as well. It's more open in general. Melee does pretty well in it. That sort of stuff. 12%. And 24% still. All right, this is a bit of an awkward entrance, isn't it? Kind of some, yeah, heavy melee damage, so I don't really want to fight this. I'm sure we can do better. Let's find out. Oh, that's not better. Yeah, that is distinctly worse. Our stealth paid off. Next. I think we can take this one. All right, Jingashi are kind of scary. Jiangishi? I don't know. I think the way I said it the first time was nicer. They do a lot of melee damage, as does this bone dragon. Just lock him in place. Okay. Sphinxes are going to disappear any minute now. Ooh, I don't want to. Oh no. Howlers. And I don't have cancel. Shoot. None of my stairways were that good in the end. Over here is the rest of the enemies, so pulling back is the obvious play. Pretty sure this is smite targeted. It can only be used once by a given creature. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Chance to defeat your will is 72%. Okay. Yeah, I've only got 1 pip. I could use Gels to do something here, right? maybe? I'm not seeing a good direction, though. I mean, he can still see me in all these directions, except for this one. This one's pretty good. Okay. Now, if I could warp this guy away, maybe. That works. And now I don't want to be flanked down here, so I'm just going to keep an eye out. I'm going to tell these guys to attack this. I lose one. Let's go summoning. Oh man, I got pentagram again, but both of them are friendly. What's my Panlord do? Plasma beam, poison cloud, neat. Poison cloud's useless. Plasma beam's good. Can these hounds see invisible? Surely they can, right? Yes. Yes, he can. I could enlightenment, but that only takes it down to like 50% probably. What else can I do? I could Gels to shift these guys away. I keep my Sin Beast here. This guy goes to here. And then he's closer to the enemies when they come on screen. That does seem okay. Actually, no. If I shift that way, it's going to desummon him. What's the play? He could be polymorphed into a Brimstone Fiend. That's worse. I hate those hounds. I hate those hounds more than any enemy in the game. No question. Kind of don't know what to do here. I mean, I do have an awesome Panlord who will help protect me a bit. So I could step down, pop Enlightenment, hope for the best. Is that the play? Let's do Sack of Spiders so that this fight will help recharge it. And they can jump on my enemies pretty quickly. So we've got all kinds of summons here. Surely, right? Surely somebody can kill something of interest, maybe? Tell him to attack that. What's the chance? 37%. That's not bad. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky. Hit him for damage. They're all attacking that. Wish I could do something to help here. I could shoot acid through my Sphinx. Does that help? Yeah, it does. Dude, where'd my Panlord go? He blinked away. He's over here somewhere. What a jerk. Okay. Um, seems like a good time then to do Gels. Bad direction doesn't hurt my allies. Gets some guys away from me. There he is coming in. Do acid again. One more time for the kill. Nice. Did we get both of them? Surely did. So far, so good. Lock this guy down. Resummon sisters. Nope. Get nameless horror. Let's do velocity. Okay, let's do more translocations, I think. Just up to like 8. And this is at 19. Actually, not translocations. Spellcasting to 17. And then we're back to fighting, I think. So actually, I like this guy better next to me than I do near my Panlord because I want the Panlord to live. Right? Is that crazy? What does Gels do for me? Because I could do something like this or this, which shifts these guys away, keeps Panlord in place. Where'd Panlord go? Did he blink again? Killed something. Yeah, he's still around. I need him off the stairs in case I need to leave. Destruction now with no allies on the screen. Oh, that was a good one. Let's do it again. Not sure what it did. Let's do it again. Okay. I just don't know if my friend is still here. I think I want to keep defending this area, though, don't I? Surely. Summon Sisters. I still have 12 summoning, so let's draw another one. And then 16 to paralyze. I just don't want him coming in. G-Claw's offline. Plasma Beam hits him, but then I'm out of mana. I could draw Escape. The only bad one would be Cloud. I've got Tomb in my stack. Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to Flame. I don't know. I don't really need to do anything this turn, do I? I just feel like I should. Especially with these ghouls. I really dislike ghouls. I've had a bad time with ghouls in the past. We'll warp. Okay, I got Sphinx coming this way. Let's just step onto here in case I need the out. I'm going to do Escape. What do we get? Velocity? Probably. Oh, Elixir. I got Elixir. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Now what? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Good Plasma Beam. Ouch. Level 19. Okay, do I stay or do I go? I stay. Wow, what a fight. Awesome. I didn't get the Howl debuff on me, which is great, because I hate that a lot. And Panlord summon did work. It's cool. Very good. All very strong stuff. Can I dispel that? I surely can. I think Croc killed him. Dude, Croc does a silly amount of damage for a level 4 spell. Keep going, boys. You got this. Okay, that's awkward. Try again. Really? Come on. All right, let's go see about this stairwell over here. Pretty much got it cleared off. Up to 3 healing pots. Amazing. So much healing. I think I used 1 all game. Okay, that's max destruction again. There's another heal wounds. Get my enlightenment back. Some more warping. Good deal. Keep miscasting Sphinx Sisters at 6%. It's kind of lame. But that's how this game works. Rock slime zombie. What is that? Cause fear. Okay. Do it again. Kind of getting ridiculous now. Up to 5 spell levels already. This is at 16. I think that's probably what I want to do. Get that online ASAP. And then turn my sights on Shatter, probably. Okay, he goes invis. Can I dispel on this space? I certainly can. So good. Nice. Okay, just keep carrying on. Add a little assistance to the fight, and then Vivi comes along out of nowhere. So I have high elemental resist, but this dude is super scary. No doubt about it. I have Tomb, so if he looks like he's coming into melee range and I don't want to deal with it, I can consider it. Now, if he Pyroclastic Surges or Eruption, whichever one makes lava around me, I probably can't summon Tomb over that, right? Maybe not. So this is bad. This is scary. Um, if I stay here, I can use Gels to move me up. That's spellcasting, so let's take fighting on up to 17. Get more health. He should be. Yep, there he is. Man, I hate this guy. Spiders are offline. Can he see invisible? I think so. We'll check. Um, no. Cannot see invisible and is not immune to plasma beam. Fascinating. Double checking. I can go invis. Okay. How many do I have? One. One invis, and I'm using it here. Wow, apparently Vivi doesn't care a bit about invis. They just cast it anyway. So that seems fair. Come on, Sphinx Sisters, go get her. Hmm. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. What do I do? I can Gels. I can summon. I can escape. Let's do escape. I draw Elixir. Elixir is a good one to draw right there. Vivi's destroyed. Nice. Probably didn't need the Elixir, but you know, better safe than sorry. And it was a random draw. It wasn't like it was my stacked deck. Cool. Vivi's out of the game, which is good. That's always progress. Oh, I have max summoning too. So max on these is 13. I knew that in retrospect. So let's be using them, I guess. Okay, Crypt 1. That was pretty easy, actually. So we'll get ready to go into Crypt 2 very soon, after a short break. I do think that I probably want more spell casting, not only for the school, for the levels. That's all right at 17. 19? But for getting this more online. 16, I can probably get it down to 10 and I'd be happy. And then shatter. So, yeah, let's turn fighting off again. I keep neglecting that, but I'm up to 124 health. So, all right, so now I just need to decide if I actually want to clear Crypt 3 or not. If I just want to go for Vaults 5 and then get out of here to something easier. I mean, things are going pretty smoothly, really. If I get another level in spellcasting, which is a full level, we're talking full level, then I have the spell levels for Malign Gateway, which I think is what we want, probably. Or is it? I mean, when we get into V5, we're going to do a draw 4 destruction, clear, hopefully clear the space. And then I'm going to start pulling summoning cards. So do I need anything? I think I want Malign Gateway online for fights after that fact. But that being said, there are a bunch of tight hallways and stuff in V5 where Malign Gateway isn't going to be summoned. So I don't know how useful that is. It might be better to get Haunt online, actually. Um, Necromancy's at 2, Translocation's at 7, Summoning 11. So I'll pop my head into Crypts 3, see what we're dealing with. Okay, just quick reminder of my spells. I've been away for a few hours now. I get Nameless Horror right away, which is par for the course. We'll go to a different stairwell. Okay, a couple Jingashi. Eladin. What else can I do here? I can Gels, which is not on that button. Gels is on H. Like this, which damages 3 enemies. Does nothing to my guys or myself. And then I can Plasma Beam these. Why? Okay. That didn't go so well. I mean, it's fine. It didn't go terrible, but I don't know where my other Sphinx went. Now we got spiders. I can Gels again. Shift everything away. Recast. And Jingashi's here again. How much does he do? 27 by 2. I could do a one. No, I can't get Wand of Warping through there. What's paralysis look like? 16. That won't do. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. So maybe I am just attacking or something like that. I want to save my mana, I think. So I'll just attack Jingashi. Nothing positive happened that turn. So we'll just escape. Nobody went up. I'm not sure if that's because Sphinxes jinxed them or hexed them or whatever, or what. It felt like somebody should have come up with me there, but that's all right. In fact, it's for the better that they didn't. I'm at 24% through level 19. Wouldn't be a bad idea to hit level 20, actually. Oh, come on. They disappear as soon as I engage in the fight. Get flayed immediately. Okay, that guy's dead. Cool, I can hit the flare a couple times. And that guy. Sweet. Okay, that was a better engage on the same fight from before. Nope, let's just respawn. Can you go away, please? Thank you. There's a Hydra. Not sure how many heads. 8-headed Hydra. Doesn't matter if it's asleep. Do I have See Invis right now? No, I don't. I don't know what that uh, vampire just cast. It cast something, but it couldn't be dispelled. Okay. Definitely got some more experience there. Yeah, I'm almost to level 18 here on spellcasting. So actually, let's stop at 18 because 18 will be enough, and then we'll turn on fighting immediately after that. Okay, so we'll just take the stairway back here, so we have a second stairway that's safe. Looking for a bit more experience. Nameless Horror again. Okay, is this going to be a central vault type area? Sure is. We'll see how this goes. Pretty well, actually. Okay, go into fighting. This is down at 14%. Do I actually want the fighting? Oh, I just bumped up, didn't I? Oh no, I was at 15 before, 15 something. So maybe we just get a bit more translocations. Yeah, up to 8, which was the original plan, obviously. Okay, we'll dispel that. Resummon. Wow, there's so many of them. Let's see. I'm debating summoning or destruction. Probably it's summoning. Bees. Wow, that couldn't have been any more useless. Okay, this is real bad. 3 of these hasted like this. Um, with evasive bees being the thing in front of me, that's like really, really bad, actually. Is it bad enough to blink? I've got 3 blink scrolls. If I blink down here, I mean, because they're hasted now, and they can all 3 target me right now, and it's pretty likely these guys evade their shots. They're hasted. Even if I blink here, they're going to be pretty close to catching up to me. I think I got to blink. Am I crazy? I could easily die right now, though. I could Gels. What does Gels do for me? Oh, I could shift them all up. Then I just got 1 in the way. Yeah, do that. Okay. Recast. And now walk. Okay, let's summon again. Okay, so far that's better than Blink Scroll would have been. So I'm happy. Still stepping away though. Okay, now let's go fighting. This is at 12. It's a scary miscast. You know, I'm not stoked with miscasting that. I don't know. I'm pretty indecisive this game overall, aren't I, on average? But I wonder if Haunt is better right now. I think we'll just go fighting. We're gonna learn this. I can always amnesia away later. I think Haunt probably is actually slightly better in V5, possibly. But we're so close now to getting um, Malign Gateway online. Seems like the right thing to do, right? Cool, they got him. I was about to bail on that fight. Miscast. We'll do Croc. Okay, so far so good. Do we want to go ahead and learn this then? Let's do. So it's on M for Malign. So did I pretty well clear out that inner area there? I'm guessing I did. Okay, this is a smiter. What else does he do? Summon demon, which I can dispel. Summon undead, torment, and abjuration. So this could be bad against my summons, for sure. Try to take one at a time on the screen. I did get tormented. I resisted it partially. Okay, here's an actual mummy, guardian mummy. And would be weak to fire. The curse didn't do anything to me, at least nothing noticeable. Okay. Another one. That was a little bit of negative damage, I think, from his curse. Nothing too scary so far. There's an ancient lich. So he does. Oh no, it's just a regular lich, sorry. He does all the basic lichy stuff. And he gets pretty much one shot by sphinxes, so that's cool. See what we got in here. We'll get our loot anyway. Okay, looks like there's going to be one of those dark angels in here. Most likely. Okay, got tormented by the necromantic curse, and now we've got curse toe coming, so we're pulling back. Yeah, I was pretty worried about getting flanked there, to be fair. And I did. So he does a bunch of damage and he's fast. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Can I shift him away? I could do warping. Really don't want that cursed toe coming around the corner here. I could do Gells. In which direction? Kind of don't have a good option there, actually. I can Gells and get us all out of here. I lose one Sphinx. I think warping feels better here. I could actually just do croc, but then toe is coming. Let's try warp. What's chance to blink? 72? It didn't work. Okay, that worked. Resummoning, because we've got Invis, Paralyzer coming. And he's dead, and we're retreating. There's Cursed Toe. He can't see me yet. He's a little slow, apparently. I can outrun him pretty easily. So, okay, we're going to go... Could Malign Gateway here, actually. Is that a thing I want to do? Not really. What do these guys do? 33 and cause confusion. They do more than I thought. Okay, let's back out. Man, I'm so close to the loot vault as well. Let's do it. Cool, I think that's where we want it, right? Yeah. Oh, it's right on the cursed toe. That's beautiful. I got tormented and it's dead. Now we're running away because I got tormented twice. That's how you do it. Just that easy. I don't mind getting those mummies off the screen faster. Just have longer to heal up from their curse or whatever. And we'll just get back from that. Reposition. I guess my thinking now is let's clear the rest of the level out before heading back into the loot vault. Which seems to be a good idea, I think. I did get my next level of fighting. I'm up to 125 health. It's so bad. Hey, what's this going to be? There's Battlesphere. And Forge Phalanx Beetle, which could be interesting. Battlesphere is online if I wanted it. I'm not sure it serves too much of a purpose at this point, actually. Multiple mummies. Is this the tomb entrance? I got drained there. It's recast. Yeah, I'm expecting this is the tomb entrance. Let's hope for no royal mummies. There it is. No royal mummies. Okay. Finish clearing down here, and then into the loot area, hopefully. Ooh, an unknown potion. Okay. Have to identify that later. Is that experience? Probably, right? Yeah, there he is. Okay, so he's melee only, does a bunch of damage. Otherwise, not too scary, right? He can't blink, he can't do anything ranged. Let's hit him once. He's fast, it looks like. Yeah, pretty fast. Pretty weak to Sphinxes, just like everything else. Here's some loot. I just want to make sure the center area is clear. Yeah, okay, all good. There's the identify scroll I needed for my pot. It is cancellation, right? I needed that too. Glaive of the Guard. Let's have a look at that. I don't know what that is. Um, just spectral and elect, double branded, basically. Two-handed though, right? Yeah. So we're not using that, obviously. Brooch of Shielding. I mean, I'll take it with me. I'm probably not using it. It's nice. I don't like Spirit in general. There's a nice Sanguine Talisman, if I ever want that. +3 boots of RC. That's an upgrade. Just for the armor. Ignite Poison. And nothing of interest. So, I'm not immediately taking anything out of that, but cool. That cancellation pot's big. I do like that. Okay, there we go. Just looking for the best downstairs. They're all the same. All the spaces are available around them. This is the closest to an upstairs. I can just about blink to an upstairs. Is that true? Yeah, it's the best one as far as upstairs go. Oh, I'm on Vaults 2. Why am I on Vaults 2? Vaults 4. Now let's find the best downstairs. Try that again. There's a good one. Yeah, that's the best one. It's not near an upstairs though, but it's going to be the best bet. Okay, so the first thing I want to check is what this armor looks like. It's 3 armor, but it's also corrosion resist. I honestly don't know if I need this spell online, realistically. Like, obviously it's good, but I've got, like, almost full cards here. I've got Tomb next up. I've got max destruction cards and escape cards, max piety. So I'm going to do deal 4 destruction and hope that that clears the welcoming party here. And then we're going to draw summoning kind of by ear, see how it goes. I'm not probably ever casting Malign Gateway in the entry zone there, I don't think. After I get fighting up, what do I want to level actually? Earth, right? Looking at Shatter next, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I figured that out before I'm in the heat of battle. I have, what are my resists at? Really solid. I don't have C Invis and I don't have Arc Corrosion. C Invis would be useful because there are probably invisible liches here. But I don't think it's worth getting rid of this intelligence ring. So probably not doing that. I've got 4 brilliance and 3 haste if I need them. Some heal wounds, curing, 1 cancellation. What's my willpower at? Just 1. So I got to watch out for willpower based attacks. I don't think going in I need to do any haste or brilliance type stuff because I'm going to draw 4. If things go south, I've got Tomb. So I'm currently only at 12 armor, and I would only be at 15 if I put this Acid Dragon scales on. So it puts my sister's spell at 9% fail rate. I'm just not sure that's worth it. And Gel's up at 7 too. Over 4 is pretty bad. I mean, I would cast it at 7, but when you're already at 4, it's pretty nice to have it at 4. I think I'm going to go without. I think I'm going to go robes. I'm going to go without. And we're going to hope for the best. Okay, pretty expected entrance here. We're going to deal 4. Destruction. Are you serious? Did I get all piercing ones? Okay, that's interesting. That was a terrible draw 4. Holy cow. Do it again. Kill these guys. That's what I wanted. I've lost 1 pip of piety now. What's this guy's deal? 22 damage. Do I deal? I could deal 4 summoning now, actually. Is that even better? Probably. Probably. Yeah, let's do it. See what happens. Okay, I've got a Balrog, I've got a Panlord. Just looking around, make sure I'm not missing any other really hostile stuff. Got this alligator here I don't like. See what my Panlord does. Conjure Ball Lightning could hurt me, right? Yeah, I think so. I can Wand of Warping. This bee is irrelevant. So Wand of Warping here looks pretty good to open up. It didn't warp the thing I wanted it to. I've been hit with Corona by this guy. Okay. Now I'm going to haste. Probably should have hasted before. Here's a Ball Lightning. What is it going to do to me? Unclear. So a lot of these guys are enraged for some reason. I have half a mind to like blink over here basically and start going that way rather than pulling up. Oh, this is why they're enraged. In fact, I can be enraged next turn, so I need to be very careful of that. Could be about a death sentence. If I go over here and summon again or pull Sack of Spiders, I'm probably in pretty good shape. This guy's pretty scary. Yeah, he paralyzes in melee. Rad Roach here, who's probably not going to attack with his allies around. Could also blink down here-ish. Does this seem better for some reason? I mean, these guys are maybe less scary. Of course, none of these guys are ranged over on this side if I get over here, except for this one is, right? Getting away from these two and this one is probably a good idea. So down here is about the best I can do. I think Blink is what I want to do at this point. But let's check Fear Scroll. So he's not susceptible. Any of the Berserking guys are not susceptible. Everybody else is pretty high chance. All the close ones are anyway. Let's read it. Whoa, that was ball lightning, right? Ouch. So these are going to blow up or do the same thing again, aren't they? So the only question is, do I go upstairs or not? And I think I don't want these guys following me upstairs, so I'm going to blink. I think blink sounds fine. Okay, now this guy's going to be on me real soon, but he's weak. So I've got Sack of Spiders, I've got a summoning scroll, and I've, of course, got more summonings here. I've also, of course, got my Sphinx Sisters, so I'll do that, and I've got Croc. So let's get the basic summons out here. And run away from my own Panlord for a minute. I think. Okay. I don't like this guy. He can do a bunch of damage to me. So let's go sack spiders. Panlord die or blink? Disappears in a puff of smoke, so he's gone. Which I'm not sad about. That ball lightning was, I think it did more damage than anything else did, actually. So let's just stay behind my allies here. And hopefully they can do some work. This guy's a bit scary, isn't he? Man, I wish this dude wasn't in front of me. This is unfortunate placement. You know, if I Gels south, everybody is further away from all the enemies up here. I think that's probably a good idea. At 4%, let's do it. Okay, just shifted the whole game plan down here, which means I can see around these corners. Here's where I wish I had Haunt, right? Just pin him down. Could passage. Man, I don't like this guy. Why is he standing in my way? Do I warp him away? Chance to warp 72%. It's not super good. That works though. I'm happy about that. That's fine. Just make sure nothing comes around these corners here. Let's get that guy dead. Okay, it's a paralyzer coming around the corner at 20%. Game plan here is what? Step up, use summoning? Seems all right. Maybe I'll Enlightenment as well, just for the rest of this fight. What's that take me down to? 3%. Has invisibility and Bolt of Magma as well. Double fire resist, so I'm okay there. Sphinx Sisters is gone. Let's resummon. Too bad they're on that side, huh? Still hasted. What's blind look like? No good. What's what else should we do? Passage? Just kind of Galubria off in that direction, maybe? Oh, my Galubria is much stronger now. I'll kind of come up here like this, resummon. Now I'm in a more defensible position. I think I'll just keep kind of backing up a little bit here. Unfortunately, I can't target this guy with a spell, can I? Graveclaw. Do I have something better than Graveclaw? Not really. I've got Wand of Acid. Okay, that worked. Oof, now we got... Oh, I can dispel that. Nice. But yeah, that guy's annoying. 51% chance to blind. Not quite good enough. Okay, he dies. I hit level 20. Okay, we're at 134 max health. I'm sitting at 76, though. Let's just keep going fighting to like 19 now, I think. I was going to go 20, but let's go 19. I'm going to step back this way. Resummon and then wait. What about a Ambrosia? I do not have Ambrosia. Also, my healing pots are nerfed because of my mutation. So that's worth remembering. I'm no longer hasted. I guess we're just going to defend this position for the time being. Oh, there's Golden Dragon. Can you guys handle that for me? Yeah, pretty well, huh? That's all you. Go get him. Nice. Another one on this side. What's paralysis look like? Not great. Thought my evocations were a little better than this. Can I dispel? I can dispel the sleep. That's interesting. Let's do it. Kills that dude. Debuffs these ones. It's pretty good. All right, and we're healed. So we're going to go back the way we know. Just checking all these things. Summon my dudes. Ancient Lich. Okay, there's our corrosion we were worried about. Corrosion Petrify. Jeez. Okay, so I can resist pot. I can simply step this way. I could shift us all this way. Actually, shift works really well here, doesn't it? I miscast. Do I even want to do that now? Let's go like this. Lock him in place. I'm going to pop a resistance pot. Yeah, just in case that happens. Can't be paralyzed. Infinite will. Could hit him with that. Or I can just Gels again. Can't believe I failed that at 3%. Ridiculous. G, nope. Yeah, I can hit him with that. Nice. Sweet, got him. Just respawn that. Don't let him do the thing. Okay, Banisher. 17%. Get that guy dead, please. Did we get him? Nice. Just defending our little hidey hole down here. Quite well, I have to say. Invis, it's going to be fine because they can see it. Okay, this is a bit more scary. Got it. Okay, getting flanked. Not bad, though. Robe of semi-interesting stuff, but I don't like the corrode. Amulet of faith and resistance. And see invisible. But I'm not trading that for my mana regen 1. Okay, Wand of Warping. Try to kill it quickly. I got warped. Okay, it's asleep. Dude, so many Wand of Warpings this game. Like, the availability of it is tremendous. Let's shift. Oh, that hurt. Okay, High Priest does what? Demons, probably. Brilliance, call down damnation. Cool. He dies quickly to Plasma Beam. That's what he does. Hide. Hide. Don't get banished now. We're doing so well. Okay, this guy has Wand of Warping. Wouldn't you know it? Just like every other enemy. One shot him. Who else wants some? Okay. Grab the Wand of Warpings. Ooh. Ooh. Let's resummon these. Summon Imp for good measure. Backing straight up. Oh, he got banished. Uh-oh. He can see me at 20%. And that doesn't get him. Paralysis? No. I can Gels down, which probably kills him. Is there any other way to do this? Not really. Oh yeah, like that. Boop. Resummon. Get another shot. Oh, he banished them all. Okay, this is a good one there. Yara's to dispel. Thunderhawk. Let's resummon. Step up. Lock him in place. And dead. Enemy Sphinx inbound. Got him. Let's just pull back a sec. Get my bearings again. That's a shapeshifter, right? Let's kill him before he shifts. Or is that a guy that I permanently shapeshifted, maybe? Thanks to Nim. Lock him down again. That seemed to work last time. Whoa, did he hit me again? Yeah, the air twisted around me. Ouch. Okay. The Golden Dragon. Bad angle. Respawn. Come on, get that dragon dead. Oh, that's a good shot. Hit him with that. Nice. Okay, now we should be able to easily kill these guys, right? Yeah. Into the meat grinder with you. Let's go to a corner. I've probably cleared this out mostly. Yeah, looking good. Here. Here's some loot. I'd like those tremor stones. At this point, I'm never putting this on, right? Tremor stones. What else can we drop? Evasion ring, probably. Scarf of resistance is what I'm wearing right now. Let's make sure we're in a good spot to not take airstrikes to the face this time, huh? Cool. That's that section. Now let's go take this corner, I guess. Another ancient lich. Okay. Definitely attack him. Got him? Nice. Respawn. Beautiful. Let's make more. What are we doing right now? Taking fighting on up. I'm at 137 max health. Just go this way, make sure we're not going to get flanked up here. Seems fine. Ooh, I do not like this section here at all. Maybe there's a better way we can enter it. It's just so tight. I mean, this is going to call for a teleport if I'm in there too far and find something bad. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that one to last. We're going to go up this way. What are you? Freaking distortion, man. Kill him. He's got polymorph. Okay. So far, so good. Just carrying on. Nice and easy. Easy does it. Jory. Luckily, he's sleeping. Let's retake the center in that case. How we looking? Pretty good. Pretty much cleared out. Try to pull him without waking up Jory. Can we do it? Okay. Glad I'm not fighting Jory along with all these dragons, huh? Okay, let's step away from the airstrike possibility. That's fighting to 19. And now I said Earth Magic. 2, I don't know, a bunch. Let's start with 15. Shatter's going to be around 19 probably. Maybe a little less. Oh, hello, you. What do you do in melee? 55? Jeez. Uh, Yells, probably. Can I confuse him? Sure can. Let's try that. That didn't work a bit. Okay, I'm not liking this. Why am I why am I taking so much damage? Get these guys dead, please. Ugh, and now this troll. Okay. Let's go this way, I guess. Poke my head around the corners, see what we got. Is that a shapeshifter? Yes. Um, let's just step away from getting shot by all those guys simultaneously and respawn. Okay, seems good. Poke my head in there, then come back in here and find some loot. Blink scroll, nice. Replace that. I only used one blink scroll here so far. Invisibility, I'd like another one of those. Get rid of the hat of willpower. I'm probably not wearing that. Okay, this is likely to pull Jory, I expect, especially after that. So let's go summoning. Because with this Necromancer here, it's likely to get kind of dicey. Oh, I'm mesmerized. Uh-huh, you said don't say. Instantly mesmerized into a tight corridor like this? I thought that you usually got more chance than that. I assume cancellation can stop that, right? Killing or confusing, or by breaking line of sight. So if I get around that corner or something. Oh, I could gills, right? Boy, I can't even. I can't even move down one space right now. Dude, am I just dead? After all that? Mmm. I can't blink away, of course. I'm actually able to get shot from here too. So he's not susceptible. Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. I can deal 4. What deal 4 can I do? Escape? So that's the question I pondered along with Discord for the next half hour or better, just deciding if that really was the optimal thing to do. So I'm going to save you all this back and forth, going through the menus, looking at everything, double checking that I didn't have better options. And I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here till when I actually make the decision. Well, I've discussed it with the Discord, and I think now I'm leaning more towards draw 4 destruction, hoping that it can kill both enemies in one turn. Jory has 180 HP to begin with, and is about 3/4 dead. This guy's only 77, he's about half dead. So that one's pretty easy to kill. I've also got my Sphinxes attacking this. I've got these guys attacking it. I'm likely to kill some of my dudes with destruction here, but I've learned now that exile can target your allies. And so since I have 5 allies on the board, it's pretty likely that I exile them instead of the 2 enemies that can kill me. So I think that that is the game plan. There's about a 66% chance from each enemy here that they just one-shot me, or at least that they hit me, right? And so there's some chance that I get a second turn if I don't kill them both. But I think there's pretty high probability I'm just dead here. So let's do it. Yeah. It's mostly that I didn't want to do it, but we're going to deal 4. Destruction. Okay, cool. So it works outside of Mesmerize. Let's focus Jory. So there's 1, 2. Now, of course, I have no idea how much damage I'm doing. So we'll do 1 over here. And of course, I died. They both hit me. I killed neither one of them. I got hit with a bolt from the Yaktor. And Jory did Drain Life. Or Vampiric Drain. So I barely did any damage to the Yaktor with the 1 shot. I don't know what my 4th destruction card was. I had 2 straight line destruction damages. I put 2 on Jory, 1 on the Yaktor. And it wasn't enough. So I don't know. That's unfortunate. I mean, obviously the mistake was made earlier than this turn. And both any option I was doing there was a roll of the dice. I think that was a decent option. You know, I could have got the polymorph one as well. But I don't know. I guess we just kind of drew bad cards there, really, overall. Now, you could say that if the enemies chose the same attacks as they did this time, Tomb would have been better. Just pulling Tomb off my stacked deck. because Jory doesn't kill me there with his Drain Life ability. But then I'm just back to, I've got Jory next to me and I'm mesmerized and I'm blocking Yakator. So, I don't know. In retrospect, given how much damage that did, like if I'd known how much damage that was going to do roughly, obviously you would have went with Escape. I think you're pretty likely to win with pretty unlikely to win with Escape. We decided in Discord, and I agree even now, that you're probably better off going Destruction there anyway, because Exile isn't good, because your probability that you're going to hit your own guys is pretty high. And basically every other card does nothing. So Tomb does a little something, right? But I could have just drawn that off my stack deck anyway. And Elixir is the next best thing. And Jory could have just one-shot me with LCS there that turn. Cloud does nothing basically this turn. So it just wasn't a good option. But apparently neither was this. I mean, I guess we could have got different destruction cards and maybe did better, but yeah, I'm disappointed with how much damage that did. I thought I would one-shot this guy with one card. I really did. We just did almost no damage to him, actually. He was just over half health, maybe 55, 60%. It dropped him down to like 30%. That's just terrible. That's terrible damage. Jory, we took another third of his health away, roughly, with 2 of those, and I have no idea what the 4th one was, so. But it could have been, Orbs of Destruction, potentially, and that would have done nothing here. Like, there's no room to spawn or move, so. All right, well, that's week 3. That's unfortunate because I was so close. I probably should have gone for the Ruin before going for Jory, but I didn't think it would be that big of a problem. So we missed out on 2 points there by just not grabbing the Ruin. So, really sucks. That's unfortunate. Tough week. Really tough week. I mean, I was all in on vaults here, and we cleared out Crypt as well. We beat Vivi in Crypt, and ended up dying to Jory. With a practically cleared V5, right? Like, I did the hard part, I thought. Yeah, I'm bummed. That sucks. Not a good way to go. But anyway, we'll try again next week. We'll have a better character. Can't be much worse than a deep elf of Hedge Wizard. Deep elf Hedge Wizard, rather. But, all right. Good luck out there.